This is the second annual student contest, Cooking with Kikkoman.
Everybody's talking about it, like entire campus is so excited about it.
It was a lot tougher than I thought it would be.
They've been practicing for 3 solid weeks.
Everybody had, good flavors. It was 9 dishes.
And it's such an exciting event because we get to see the students at their very best.
And then the reward is fantastic. So first winner get to visit Japan.
I'm doing something called Japanese mofongo. Taking 2 very traditional ideas with pork belly and marinating soy sauce. I wanted to kind of bring together the deep roots of Japanese cuisine and the deep roots of Puerto Rican cuisine and kind of fuse them together.
My plate concept is the yakiniku. So I cooked the beef tongue in a charcoal smoked butter. And my garnishes is the braised daikon and braised mushroom with a tofu bowl. So it looks like a mushroom. And I make a mirin sabayong and the Japanese tare sauce.
The Student Innovation Challenge involves a 2-hour cooking session in the kitchen where we start the students at 15-minute increments, and then those dishes were presented to the judges.
So it's called the Southern Garden. As a child, I grew up in farmhouses and greenhouses. And then I got a job at a barbecue restaurant where we focused in farm-to-table ingredients. So I did a double smoked pork belly, and I served that with a coleslaw that had watermelon, radish, bell pepper, cabbage, roasted corn, shishito peppers.
Soy sauce, Kikkoman soy sauce, traditionally brewed, is a magical ingredient that enhances flavor and brings other flavors to life. In this student contest, my role is to be the floor judge. It's an important component to the contest, and I'm watching the students. I'm watching how they show up. I'm watching how their uniforms are pressed or not pressed. Are they working in a clean station, especially when they're doing a contest like this, because time is always of the essence.
So my dish today I will be preparing, I've titled it Soy Anomaly, combining Philippine and American cultural cuisines and everything I've learned from my family and being a student at the Culinary Institute, Greystone campus in California. It's composed of sisig and pancit and achara, all 3 components of Filipino cuisine.
Well, I think this is not only for the chef, but also all the people, even we are sales company, they, no need to afraid something like a mistake. Try to do every time and then having with their passion. Passion is most important.
So this is a dish, it's a play on one of my favorite Palestinian dishes. It's a dish that reminds me of home. So for what I'm doing for the competition is homemade bread with roasted onions and chicken. I really wanted to stay true to the flavors while also shining the light on the Kikkoman products.
So my plate was a soy sauce infused mofongo. That kind of draws from my roots of Puerto Rican origin. I marinated the pork tenderloin in a soy sauce, mirin, rice vinegar, all Kikkoman products. And then with the mofongo, I fried them and then mashed them with the soy sauce and a little bit of butter. It's something that I'm proud of now.
My plate is called Japanese French. It's like French technique using the Japanese ingredient. I want to enhance their natural flavor. I heard so many friends work in the Japan. They kitchen is really calm and really quiet and really organized. I love that.
So I work with them on their dishes and they come to me with an idea and then we bring it to life, so to speak, and kind of try to elevate and refine a lot of the flavors and techniques and those kind of things.
Luckily, I had 3 contendants in my class for this competition. So it's just amazing, and they actually put things in practice, just as CIA school teaches them.
I think the opportunity is it's kind of once in a lifetime. You get to learn from someone who is very talented, very skilled.
So I've worked closely with my mentors. I think the biggest thing that I've learned is just paying attention to the details.
My dish has a lot of complex stuff. I decided to make a soy sauce caviar, and I decided to make a paste that I've never made before, and I decided to sous vide this steak, and I've never sous vide it before. So I'm basically giving myself challenge inside a challenge, and today I learned a lot. Also today it was like the perfect day that I did all these techniques on like perfect, better even on the practices. The rice itself, it's made with it's a kapsa rice, basically Saudi flavors, like strong Saudi flavors, and I finished it with the Kikkoman soy sauce as well, and I finished it with a fennel salad on top.
So my plate is basically interpretation of what I used to eat as when I was younger, something my grandma or mom would make. Sofrito with soy sauce lamb. So it would be something so simplistic, like maybe yuca, avocado, little drizzle of olive oil, and you'll have this malta drink that you'll drink. I've always been fascinated in Japanese plating. It's very simplistic, elegant, but very technical in a way.
So it was wonderful to see that really happening, and I really appreciate them putting things all together with their passion and love. Make it true. Make it true. Yes, so wonderful. Yeah.
After the students were done with their cooking, they were brought into the room that the judges were in, and we discussed and evaluated and gave them feedback on their dishes.
I think one thing that sets Japanese cuisine apart from the rest of the world that I love so much is how every part of the dish counts.
I think it was in my last practice, I got all the flavors down, the setup down, and it was just, it was definitely very rewarding. So challenge and reward at the end.
So to me, I cannot judge who is the number one. So I depend on our professional people. Thank you very much, everybody. Very good.
Sometimes we forget how hard it is to compete, how difficult it is to compete. So when you compete and you go from the beginning to plate and you succeed, that in itself has value. But just know that in this process, bringing a plate to fruition in a competition is a challenge, and it should be celebrated that you did it.
Everybody join Kikkoman cooking contest. But the important thing is, with the passion, something like new. That's I expect. So more than welcome, everybody can participate. Thank you very much.